Deep within South America lies the Pantanal, the world's largest tropical wetland. Spanning over 70,000 square miles, it is a sanctuary for countless species. The Pantanal stretches across Brazil, Bolivia, and Paraguay. From flooded grasslands to riparian forests, it offers a glimpse into a world untouched by time. Its waters reflect the sky like 1,000 mirrors. The name Pantanal comes from the Portuguese word for swamp or marshland. But this name doesn't do justice to the region's incredible diversity. A place where jaguars stalk their prey and giant river otters play in crystal-clear waters. The Pantanal is a reminder of the interconnectedness of all living things. It urges us to protect and preserve our planet's remaining wild spaces. The Pantanal's lifeblood is its water. Each year, the region undergoes a dramatic transformation. During the rainy season, rivers overflow, creating a unique ecosystem. The waters teem with an astonishing diversity of fish species. Among them are the fearsome piranhas, vital to the ecosystem. The giant river otter, a social and playful creature, patrols the waterways. The caiman, a relative of the alligator, lies in wait, its eyes gleaming in the fading light. The Pantanal's waters are a stage for a never-ending drama of life and death. The Pantanal's beauty extends far beyond its waterways. Vast grasslands, known as campos, stretch as far as the eye can see. During the wet season, they transform into a sea of green. The Pantanal is also home to a variety of forests, each with its own distinct character. Gallery forests line the riverbanks, their roots submerged in water. The trees are adorned with epiphytes, orchids, and bromeliads. As the floodwaters recede, the Pantanal reveals its grasslands. This abundance of plant life supports a complex web of life. The Pantanal is a land of giants, home to iconic creatures. The jaguar, the largest cat in the Americas, reigns supreme. It moves silently through the tall grasses, a phantom hunter. Another denizen is the giant anteater, a marvel of adaptation. Despite its size, the giant anteater is a gentle creature. The Pantanal's waters are home to the giant river otter. These social animals are a joy to behold as they frolic in the rivers. These giants are a testament to the region's ecological significance. The Pantanal is a paradise for birdwatchers, with over 650 recorded bird species. The skies come alive with a kaleidoscope of colors as flocks of parrots and macaws take flight. The hyacinth macaw, the world's largest parrot, is a striking sight. The Pantanal's wetlands attract a vast array of water birds. Herons, egrets, and storks stand patiently on the water's edge. Jabiru storks, with their impressive wingspans, are a common sight. As dusk settles, the air fills with the sound of thousands of birds returning to their roosts. The Pantanal's avian diversity is a testament to the region's ecological richness. The Pantanal's cycle of floods and droughts dictates the rhythm of life. Generations have lived in harmony with this natural phenomenon. For the Pantaneros, the Pantanal is an integral part of their identity. During the wet season, fishing becomes the primary source of sustenance. The annual flood replenishes the soil and ensures the abundance of fish. As the waters recede, the focus shifts to cattle ranching. Cattle graze on the nutrient-rich grasslands. The Pantaneros' lives are intertwined with the rhythms of nature. The Pantaneros are the natural guardians of the Pantanal. Their traditional practices maintain the ecological balance. Their knowledge of the land and wildlife is invaluable in conservation efforts. Sustainable cattle ranching helps preserve the ecosystem. They identify and address potential threats, such as invasive species. The pantaneros are actively involved in conservation initiatives. Their efforts extend beyond practical conservation measures. They share their love for the land through storytelling, music, and traditional crafts. The Pantanal's beauty has made it a popular ecotourism destination. Tourism, if managed responsibly, can be a powerful tool for conservation. However, it also presents challenges that require careful consideration. Increased boat traffic can disturb wildlife and damage habitats. Sustainable tourism practices are essential to minimize negative impacts. Involving local communities in tourism development is paramount. Empowering the pantaneros ensures that economic benefits directly benefit the local economy. Traditional knowledge and practices are respected and valued. The Pantanal faces environmental challenges that demand urgent action. Deforestation driven by agricultural expansion threatens the region. Pollution from agricultural runoff contaminates rivers and streams. Unregulated mining activities release pollutants into waterways. Climate change exacerbates the challenges facing the Pantanal. Rising temperatures disrupt rainfall patterns, leading to extreme droughts and floods. The urgency to act is undeniable. Conserving the Pantanal demands a multifaceted approach. The fate of the Pantanal rests on the collective responsibility of governments, organizations, and individuals worldwide. A growing movement is committed to protecting the Pantanal for future generations. Conservation organizations mobilize resources and expertise to support efforts on the ground. Governments implement policies aimed at protecting this vital ecosystem. Sustainable development initiatives promote responsible tourism and agricultural practices. Local communities are at the forefront of conservation efforts. Their traditional knowledge provides invaluable insights into the ecosystem. Empowering these communities is crucial for the long-term success of conservation initiatives. The challenge of conserving the Pantanal lies in finding a sustainable path that allows both preservation and development to coexist. The Pantanal's natural resources are vital to the livelihoods of millions of people. Balancing these needs with conservation requires innovative solutions. Sustainable agriculture minimizes environmental impacts while ensuring food security. Agroforestry systems reduce deforestation and conserve soil. Responsible tourism provides income for local communities while minimizing environmental impacts. Ecotourism raises awareness about the importance of conservation. By working together, we can ensure that the Pantanal continues to thrive for generations to come. The Pantanal, a vibrant tapestry of life, faces a growing threat from deforestation, driven by agricultural expansion and timber demand. Vast forests, once teeming with biodiversity, are being cleared at an alarming rate, leaving behind a scarred landscape. The primary culprit is the expansion of cattle ranching, driven by the lure of profit. Large-scale ranchers clear vast areas of forest for pasture land. The demand for timber also fuels deforestation, as valuable hardwoods are illegally harvested. This disrupts the forest ecosystem, reducing habitat for countless species. Iconic animals lose their homes and struggle to survive. The loss of forest cover also exacerbates soil erosion, leading to increased sedimentation in rivers, degrading water quality. The Pantanal's intricate network of rivers and wetlands, once a lifeline for countless species, is increasingly threatened by pollution. Agricultural runoff, laden with fertilizers and pesticides, contaminates the water, harming aquatic life. Excess fertilizers cause eutrophication, depleting oxygen and suffocating fish. Pesticides also find their way into the waters, posing a grave threat to aquatic life. These chemicals accumulate in the food chain, reaching dangerous levels in top predators. The Pantanal, a place shaped by the ebb and flow of water, now faces an uncertain future as climate change disrupts its delicate balance, bringing more extreme droughts and floods that threaten its very existence. The Pantanal's flood pulse, the annual cycle of flooding and drought that sustains its unique biodiversity, is being disrupted by changing rainfall patterns and rising temperatures. Droughts, once a natural part of the Pantanal's cycle, are becoming more frequent and severe, parching the land and shrinking vital water sources. The dry season, typically a time of replenishment for the ecosystem, is now marked by widespread wildfires, fueled by dry vegetation and exacerbated by human activities. These fires, once relatively rare, are now a recurring threat, destroying vast areas of habitat and releasing massive amounts of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, further contributing to climate change. Conversely, the rainy season is becoming more erratic, with intense downpours causing widespread flooding. These floods, while a natural part of the Pantanal's cycle, are now occurring with greater intensity and unpredictability, inundating areas that were once dry, damaging infrastructure and displacing communities. The increased frequency and severity of extreme weather events, a hallmark of climate change, threaten to push the Pantanal beyond its limits of adaptation, jeopardizing the very survival of its unique biodiversity. The Pantanal, where time flows at nature's pace, stands at a crossroads, its future uncertain. This ecosystem, shaped by water's ebb and flow, faces unprecedented challenges from human activity. For centuries, the Pantanal has symbolized resilience, its life enduring despite environmental cycles. Deforestation and pollution threaten its delicate balance, pushing species towards the brink. The choices we make today will determine its fate. Will we rise to the challenge of conservation? The fate of the Pantanal, while deeply intertwined with the actions of those who live within its embrace, extends far beyond its geographical boundaries. This extraordinary ecosystem, a vital part of our planet's natural heritage, is a global responsibility, demanding our collective attention and concerted action. Its preservation is not merely an act of altruism, a charitable endeavor for those with a penchant for exotic wildlife or pristine landscapes. It is an investment in our own future, a recognition that the health of our planet is inextricably linked to our own well-being. The Pantanal, like all ecosystems, plays a crucial role in regulating our climate, purifying our air and water, and providing essential resources. The world is waking up to the plight of the Pantanal, recognizing its ecological significance and the urgent need for its protection. Conservation organizations, both local and international, are working tirelessly, leveraging scientific expertise and on-the-ground efforts to combat deforestation, reduce pollution, and mitigate the impacts of climate change. Governments, often slow to act, are beginning to recognize the economic and social importance of preserving the Pantanal. Sustainable development initiatives, promoting responsible tourism and agriculture, are gaining traction, offering a glimmer of hope that economic progress and environmental stewardship can go hand in hand. The future of the Pantanal, though shrouded in uncertainty, is not without hope. A growing movement, fueled by passion and knowledge, is emerging, painting a vision of a thriving Pantanal. This vision requires a shift in our relationship with nature, moving towards stewardship. It demands sustainable practices in agriculture, tourism, and all engagements with the Pantanal. Imagine a future where the Pantanal's waters flow free from pollution, its forests stand tall, and jaguars roam freely. This future is within reach, but it requires a collective effort and a shared commitment to action. Let us choose a future painted green, where the Pantanal shines brightly, a beacon of hope for generations to come.